Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be quite interesting, at least I hope so. I've just come back from dinner and with some very senior executives in the mobile tech business in Asia. I'm currently in Asia. So hopefully this information is correct, but please don't blame me if it's not. So this is going to be the new battle, which very few people seem to know about or acknowledge. Let's hope it is true. With Huawei. I can never pronounce the name of the company, but this company has got from nowhere to number 2 in the world in a very rapid time. They're second only now to Samsung, Huawei is second, and then Apple's third. And they claim to be or want to be number 1 by the end of the year. So let's see what happens. In the meantime, the claims are as follows, that they are bringing out the Huawei Mate, I can never pronounce it, so apologize for that, Mate 30 Plus. They brought out the Mate 20 Plus last year and it turned out to be an amazing success, much bigger than they thought. It was aimed at the gaming market, massive phablet, and it came with a pen. But they sold worldwide in much bigger numbers than they ever thought. So now they're going to basically plan to bring out the new one aimed directly at the Samsung Galaxy Note range. So let's see if what they said is true. This is not the folding phone. This is the new phone. I don't know if you saw the Mate 20. I played with it a little bit. Bigger phone than the Samsung Galaxy Note. Great phone, but the pen was a separate entity to the phone, but very good. So here, I'll just go through some of the stuff and I'll do a quick comparison from how I understand it to be. Both phones, Samsung and Huawei, both going to have AMOLED screens. Samsung's usually has the edge here. It's they make the phones, they're known for that. They're going to be brighter and usually a bit more vivid as well with their colors, but both fantastic. Huawei also are going to improve on their stereo speakers. It's going to have an in-glass fingerprint and face recognition. Samsung's fingerprint recognition at the moment needs a lot of work. It's not as fast, it's very secure, but not as fast as it should be in comparison to others. So this is where it comes interesting. They're bringing it out as a 7.2-inch phone. Samsung, as you know, with the Note 10 is going to come in 4 different phones, but 2 sizes. Out of the 2 variants, if you like, one's going to be 5G. This one will automatically be 5G. And as you can see, a massive phone. It's going to be 230. I went to try to move it on the TV screen. As I said, I've just come back from dinner. I did have a glass of wine or 2. However, I made these notes as quick as I could so I wouldn't forget it because it was all done verbally. Approximate weight 230 grams, which is fine. Bit heavy, but what do you expect? They're going to improve the balance in the hand so it feels much better, and also the shape of the phone so it is much better in the hand. They're taking from the P30 the best attributes of that camera and going to go and improve it. At the moment, that's a 10 times zoom. 5 times zoom is optical, I believe, but it's going to go up to 50 times zoom. And if you've seen the results on the P30, they're pretty incredible results. Samsung is going to have 3 times optical zoom. Big differential here. Now, when it comes to buying a phone, the real differential now in price is the camera. And most phones today for $200–300, you can get a good phone with a good camera. But the distinguishing factors in a camera is nighttime and the zoom and a few other miscellaneous features. So this one is looking very, very interesting. Samsung at the moment wins hands down when it does video recording with their stabilization, but I believe Huawei is completely rewriting their software on that. They're also spending a fortune on their artificial intelligence. So it already recognizes, this is Huawei, 2,000 scenes. So if you point your camera to anything, a TV, it will tell you the brand of the TV, where you can buy it and the best price instantly. With Samsung you can do it, but it's a bit more longer process. Very interesting, maybe a bit scary, but Very interesting technology. This is where it comes really interesting. It's going to have, as they had last year, the same battery of 5,000 battery, but combine that with their new chip. That's going to give you an all 2-day battery. So on one day, you can have the camera on all day, Bluetooth, GPS, and you'll have loads of power left at the end of the day, no matter what you throw at it. The Samsung's going to be a 4,000 battery, which is the same as the S10, so it's a bit, I'd like to think it's going to last you all day, and it should last you all day, but you'll be checking it during the day unless something is wrong with that information. Hopefully Samsung will go to a 4,500 battery, but that's not in the rumor mill as we know it right now. However, Samsung does have a new chip, which may increase the battery. On that note, just a personal gripe, Samsung always bring out 2 chips, one for America, one for the rest of the world pretty much. And for the first time, the S10 on their American chip, you got an extra hour screen on time. That's a lot of extra for the same money. They shouldn't do that, in my opinion. It should be the same, if not a little bit of a margin, but not that much. Very bad there, in my opinion. Okay, so here, right, so internal memory on the new Huawei would be 256 versus 128 rather, both expandable. But on that note, Huawei used their unique nano card, inexpensive, very fast, but it's the only card, it only works on their phones. Bit of a downer. They shouldn't have done that, bit like Sony in the old days when they brought out their unique cards. It was a negative move for them, really. Oh, this is great. The infrared blaster, they're going to keep that in. I always thought that was a great feature. Samsung had it on their Note 4. It was great. You go to a hotel, you're traveling, you don't have to use that grubby infrared TV remote or air conditioner. You use your phone. It was fantastic. Very, very small. I wish they'd put it back. But a lot of the Chinese phones do have it, but Samsung in their wisdom decided to get rid of that. I guess that's not going to come back on Samsung, no more so than the removable battery. But who knows? Maybe that would come back. I don't think so. What else? This part is a big concern. Samsung for sure will have a curved glass screen, and it looks like Huawei is going to follow the same. They never, on their previous phone, it was flat, which was great, but on the new one, it looks like it's going to be curved. I don't like it. It doesn't add anything to it. In fact, when you use the pen, the pen slides off easily. You can getting a glass screen protector is a real pain. You've got to use special glues and infrared. And if you're living outside America, it's $100 to get that screen cover. I just wish they had a flat screen or an alternative, but that may not be the case, and just got to go with it. Both give 2 years of firmware updates and an additional 1 year of security updates. I think for $1,000 plus, you should get 3 years here and another year, making a total of 4. Apple can do it and more. Why can't they at that kind of price? Make it in their premium phones. They should do it, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on any of this below in the notes. Make sure you write in the notes. Both will be not cheap, about $1,000 up, and very limited in America at this moment of time based on the talks that are going on regarding security, etc., etc. I won't get into that on this video, but you still can get it in America, and it does work in America, at least on T-Mobile and T-Mobile and not. I think it's Verizon. No, Verizon Sprint work on one network. It's T-Mobile and the other one, whatever one that is. It does work on AT&T. Got it. As I said, I'm in Asia now, so but it's a worldwide phone. Both have wireless charging. Samsung will have a 50 milliamp battery charger, so it will charge a whole phone probably in less than an hour, thereabout. Any other new features on them? The pen on Huawei. It looks like it's still going to be a standalone pen, but it will do a lot more and be a direct competitor to Samsung. Whether or not the pen will have all the features at this next version? I don't know, but at least it's a direct competitor, and the only people that benefit from this are us, the consumer. We will have a choice if we want a pen phone, Samsung or Huawei. I think that alone is fantastic news. Again, let me know. Would you change from Samsung Note to this or vice versa? What's your thoughts? Do you trust Huawei with your security? Etc., etc. Stay tuned. Hope to see you soon. What's your thoughts? Let me know. Enjoy.